There are many people in the world with a curious disease, but what are you going to do when you have one yourself? How do you deal with that? And will some diseases affect your social life? So many questions that we can't answer, but someone who experiences it himself will definitely be able to answer these questions. So that's what we're going to show you today at this episode of Strange Things. Dystonia is a neurological movement disorder in which sustained muscle contractions cause twisting and repetitive movements or abnormal postures. So it causes very strange body postures and cramped muscle movements. It is a very rare disease. In Europe, there are just a couple of people who suffer from this disease, but we found one.
Well, it does have an effect on my social life because, for example, when I go to the groceries at the shop, people often think that I'm nervous because I can't control my shocking, and because I am so shaky, people might think I stole something from the shop, so I get like weird looks sometimes from some people, but I just can't help it. And I don't really go out to eat something in like a restaurant because it's very hard for me to eat and to drink properly.
Gilles de la Tourette syndrome is a disorder of the nervous system that causes a person to make repeated and uncontrolled movements and sounds, called tics. The disorder is commonly called Tourette syndrome. Tics may occur many times a day, but they tend to improve or get worse at different times. The tics may change with time. Use of curse words or other inappropriate words or phrases also occurs with some patients. Stefan Berkey will tell us more about this disease because he is suffering from it.
Well, when I see some people, I sometimes say what I'm thinking about them, what I don't really mean. Yeah, like kind of things. Yeah, I do right now. I can't help. Sometimes it's because the nerves.
Now, after the talks with Stefan and Wilma, we want to show you another person with another perspective on these diseases. She will give some extra information.
Well, there is a medication for myoclonic dystonia. It's called Rivotril and it's an anti-epileptica. But there are many negative side effects. Patients who suffer from this disease discovered that alcohol seems to be the only option for them to stop the shock in the nerve system. So from the 5 families in the Netherlands and Belgium who suffer from this disease, almost 90% is an alcoholic.
Gilles de la Tourette and myoclonic dystonia are both similar diseases because it are both movement disorders. One of the main differences is that people who are suffering from Gilles de la Tourette also have uncontrolled vocalizations. The problem with these diseases is that the medicines do not always have an effect. Therefore, there are still many people who think that alcohol is the best medium.